Alright. Welcome in. Already grabbing the YouTube link. Valid. Alrighty. Oh, I minimized the game. There we go. I had some notes on Streamlabs wants me to log in. I had some notes on what I was supposed to be doing for this round. I still roughly remember what I was supposed to be doing. That I had to fix everyone's problems before I could continue on. But last night I was playing some Vermintide and a spider started hanging in my peripheral from my ceiling, like a little itty bitty thing. But I'm very hyper aware visually of things, and so I grabbed the first little piece of paper that I had next to me, and I squashed it with the notes that I had for the game. Oh no, the chat's not relaying in stream. Hold on. Maybe I have to refresh it. That's odd. It's never done that before. Alright, hold on. Docs. That's so odd that it, okay, there it goes. It's loaded. Alright. So let's get started. I'll try to remember what I was doing. Oh shit. Oh, some crazy shit happened. Oh, did I put new game? I think I accidentally hit new game. I'm so sorry. Erase this. Oh, just kidding. Hello. We're not doing this over again. Hey, Omegi. Oh my god, no alert sneak attack stream? What? What do you mean no alert sneak attack stream? What do you mean? I put in Discord that I was streaming. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Ugh, I can never remember. There it is. It's shift. Shift is to run. So now remember, shift is to run, and therefore shift is to fast forward. That's how I remember. Why is the chat highlighted? Okay, there we go. How was your day, Omegi? Hope you've been well. I don't need my mouse for this game. All right, let me try to hold on. Let me yeah, I saw it there, but Twitch didn't tell me. Oh, bad Twitch. Spankins to Twitch. All right, hold on a sec. All right, I'll just try to read past the bug squishy maybe. All right, let's see. Get help from Mira. Oh no, we got help from Mira, so that means we got her paperwork. Got help for Odile. That means we got the book that she wanted. Time travel to the baker. Okay, family to the family. Wait. I guess I wrote got help as in like I know what to do now. Not that I did it. Because why would I need to time travel to the baker for the family tale? And then need Bonnie's favorite food. Okay, so welcome back to the stage, Starlight. Thank you so much, Knowledgeable. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Honestly, I was really sucked into Vermintide, and I still am. It's one of those new games. It has crafting, it has leveling, it has rats, it has beat 'em, smash 'em up, and so I'm very addicted to it right now. But I was like, let me get to stream. Let me get to what I'm doing with this. But yeah, I'm so glad you guys are here to continue this journey. So I guess what we'll do first is we will... Okay, what floor are we on? That's the real question. Can I even see where I'm at? I want to say I teleported to get the... I think I can just go back to the baker and talk to Bonnie, because we know what the paperwork... I do remember we do know what the paperwork is. So let's just time travel back to... Hello? Can I go kill myself? How do I interact? X. No, not X. Oh my god, Vermintide messed me up. What's interact? Enter? No, not a broken pillar. This. Okay, there we go. I'm thinking to Z. Z. I did change some key binding, so I honestly don't remember. So I did make enter interaction thing since I don't need my mouse. Alright, so let's go. Yeah, we're on the second floor. Let's go back. Let's go back to the baker and get the book that'll dial once. Alright. Oh! Sorry, this is new. Whose voice was it? My bad. Fair enough. Alright. Alright. I like that it's a door opening sound when we cross paths. But yeah, the summer sale has treated me pretty great. I went ahead and got a lot of the what's it called? Extra maps and stuff for Vermintide, except for the last one, the Winds of whatever the fuck, because the ratings for it were awful, and I'm like, even on sale, what's the point of getting it if everyone's this is ass? But though part of me is kind of like, maybe on sale is the only time to get it. Like, I don't know. People didn't seem to think it was worth playing. Speaking of mouse, I see the mouse on the screen. You see a mouse on the screen? There's a mouse? Where's a mouse? What mouse you talking about? Where's the mouse? Oh, my mouse. Oh, the gaming mouse. Okay, I'm like literally looking for a cute tiny little mouse. And then I thought maybe you thought my PNG tuber was a mouse or something. I was like, oh, what? All right. So yes. But yeah, did anybody else get to partake in the summer sale? There's 2 to 3 more days left. I want to say it ends on the 9th. If there's anything that you really want, now's the time to get it, huh? Zephyrin, you're up! Here again. You'd like to make sure Maribel doesn't get upset. Sorry, I got the hiccups now all of a sudden. Of course. But is there any way to make this conversation go faster? Something like... Hey Mira, have you thought about doing a sleepover tonight? Oh, I was actually just thinking about it. What do you think? Absolutely. I'll let everyone know. You're right. We don't have a moment to lose. But wait, do you know where everyone... Talk to you later, Mira. Okay. You need to make sure Maribel knows how to shield all of you against the king. You tell her about the carrot method, whatever it is, so she'll be able to cast it. Oh, this makes so much sense! Mirabelle learned the craft skill Adorable Moving Shield. I got a PC copy of Rain World. Rain World? I've never heard of that. Is that like a building game or something? I've never heard of Rain World. Please describe Rain World. You watch her go. Alright, so let's go to the baker. Well, actually, first, let's talk to the change guy and get ourselves some little boosty boost. Get ourselves a little blessing. I gotta hit enter real slow. Let's do speed. I haven't done speed in a while. Alright, there we go. Slug Cat survival game. Slug Cat? I've never... Is that like the same as like Bullet Hell? It's a survival exploration game. You play as the cutest little cat trying to survive in a world where everything tries to eat you. Also heavily physics-based and tough. Oh, so is it kind of... Let me look it up. Let me look this up real quick. Oh, my curly hair keeps rolling into my ear and making me itch. Okay. Let's see what this Rain World be about. Rain World game. That's a cat? It looks like a rabbit. That looks like a whoa, or maybe a fox. Now I see the tail. Yeah, interesting. Oh, it looks almost exactly like wow. Is it from the same studio that made whatchamacallit? Oh, everyone was jorking to the new stuff coming out for it. A Hollow Knight? Is it the same thing? It looks almost exactly the same. Like, same art and everything. If somebody gives 5 subs, I think you can unlock 2 emote slots. That would be pretty nice. That would be nice. Hey, Gucci, how you doing? Hint, hint, wink, wink. Someone say Hollow Knight? The game that Zan was talking about, Nope, Hollow Knight and Rain World are unrelated. They look exactly the same. Like the art style, even the promo art for it. I mean, the character, the giant big black eyes, that the character's all white. It has a long pointy stick instead of like a spindly needle. The side scrolling, like, it literally looks like it's one-to-one, like made by the same. It is way more zoomed out and way more pixel based, I will say, as far as the art goes. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of like when Little Nightmares came out and all those other games that are very much like Little Nightmares came out. The official art looks similar, but in-game Rain World uses highly detailed pixel art. Yeah, that's what I was saying, that it's way more pixelated. I tried to get into Rain World, but I couldn't. Did you like Hollow Knight though? What about the 2 games are so different that you got into one but not the other? That's interesting. I missed your stream. I was up all night. Oh, did you stream this morning? Yeah, I woke up like really freaking late, brother. I woke up so late. I did these paintings in real life for my mom. And then I watched Enola Holmes with my partner last night. And yeah, and then when I laid down, I could not go to sleep. I was literally, it was like I was seeing the sun peek through my blinds, and I was like, I need to fucking sleep, brother. I don't know what it is. Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania. Rain World is survival physics based. Gameplay wise, I'm sure it's completely different. I was just talking about visually. Visually, like I said, if someone put a gun to my head and said, is this made by the same studio? I'd be like, yes. But what's not fake is that if someone gets 5 subs to this channel, we can force Eka to draw 2 more emotes. I have to draw more emotes regardless, because I got a lot of emote spots from my anniversary, and I just have not like put in time to do it. I do have Emote Lab. I plan on using some Emote Lab animated ones because they're really cute. But I can draw some too. It's just I just haven't carved out time to do it. But yeah, some more emote spots would be nice. Y'all make sure y'all give Omega and Gucci a follow. They're great. It's what you want. All right, let's continue on. We got our speed boost from the guides. Actually, you feel a little faster. You do some side steps and can tell they come easier than usual. You and your allies' attack speed got boosted. You close your single eye. All right. So we saved. All right, let's talk to the baker. The baker. Because now we can... No chocolate, perfect. That is not her. That is not them. The baker is this way.
Hi there, girl. Welcome. I'm helping Papa today.
Yeah, that's great. Give me the book. Eh? Wanna buy something? You show your only silver coin. With one of those, you can get a third of a pastry. But aren't you one of the saviors, traveling with little Mirabelle? Don't worry about a thing then. Can I get you anything on the house? I want a book. Do you have any pains on chocolate? No, you want the book. Sure, but I'm actually known for my delicious buttery croissant. If you want one instead? No. You frown. Incredible. Incredible. I've never seen anyone give such a look of disdain when offered a croissant. Ah, one pan au chocolat coming up. You got a pan au chocolat. You don't even think about keeping it for later and devour a pan au chocolat in 2 bites. You're still hungry. But you want the book! We want the book! They can follow Omega, but I don't think they're cool enough to follow. You're so dumb. I need to take this call. I'll be back in an hour. Okay. Just missing a step, but you know who to tell. The librarian? I'm missing a step before I get the book. I need to tell Odile about it, maybe, or I need to tell the librarian so you can say, "Oh yeah, the person who rented it out was the Banu de Backer." Oh my god, I remember not being able to find Odile for the longest time, brother, because I couldn't find that little building. Oh, it was this one, I think. Okay. I don't know who I need to talk to, but... Odile. Oh, Sifrin. You look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on a day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? Okay, so maybe the librarian, I guess. It was the baker who rented it, right? Yeah, I just talked to the baker. But I didn't, so I guess I'll talk to the librarian and say, do you know who rented out this book? And the librarian's gonna be like, this dude, and then I'll go be like, okay, give me the book. This is the library. No, the library is next to Mirabelle. Correct, but Sifrin won't directly ask for the book. Oh, fuck. Welcome to the library. Well, our selection is kind of lacking. Fast forward. Are you... Nope. No! What would I talk to? The Looper? I thought the fucking Looper... Looper usually knows everything. No, it was Odile. Just ask if they need... Oh, but I already did. How... That's so dumb. I already know. Blah, blah, blah. Leave me alone. Do I need help with anything? Are you this bored, Sifrin? Odile seems to realize you're genuinely asking. Well... I'm looking for a certain type of book. A type of book? Not a specific book? No, not a specific book. It's a type of book called a family tale. Have you heard of those? I've heard the Boulangerie has one of those. What? 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 Huh? Really? She doesn't seem to know how to react. You look at her, repeat the same words over and over. Severin, will you come with me to ask them if I can borrow it? It might take some time, so make sure you have time to help me. Okay, so I can only help one person at a time. Let me save real quick. Oh, of course. Well, let me know when you have time. Alright, let me save real quick, and then, we'll do that. What? Curse of Ra? What is this? Send this to like 5 people, or the Ra is gonna appear above your house saying return the slab? Oh, you can have multiple. Okay. I don't know why it's saying, usually when games are like, make sure you have time, it's like, this is gonna take a while. You're not gonna be able to take a dump or get water or anything. Welcome, Coffee. Make sure y'all give Coffee a follow as well. You better return it. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste this. And I'm gonna save it. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Not me doing the chainmail shit. You know what? Who knows what that even fucking says, brother? I'm afraid of the hieroglyphics. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. It basically just saying gotta focus on this for a bit kind of task. Not. Oh, okay, got it. I just sent it in in nerds thing. Alright, no, I'm gonna send it in Gucci's. Hold on. You did this, Coffee. You started this chainmail, so now suffer for it. Let's see. What the fuck is that? All right. That's all I want to do for now. All right. So let's save. Oh, sorry. Listen, let me move the mouse so it doesn't twiggle anybody. What the hell? Oh, okay. That was weird. Hey, okay. Let's save. I really didn't have to, but it's fine. Alright, okay, let's go get her and tell her to come. Come on, Odal, come on. Thank you. Let's go then. Yeah, let's go indeed. Aww, you and Odal are now hanging out. You should head to the boulangerie. Boulangerie. Hey there. Hello. We've heard you may have a family tale. A family tale? Of a family called Paparas. If you'd be okay with it, I'd like to borrow it for a little bit. The one I borrowed for my girl before the house falls? I'm not a very good writer, so I figured reading another one would give me some inspiration for stories to tell my little girl. Do you have it still? I do not. What? Do you know Antoine, maybe? He lives at the east of town, in the house with no flowers. Ask if he could borrow it. They knew the Paparas family, you see. I couldn't really refuse. The Paparas family died only a few years back, after all. Well, that sucks. Do you know if he still has it now? I don't see why he wouldn't. I have a sudden bad feeling about this. The house to the east of the village with no flowers, huh? It looks like we shall go pay them a visit. Decide to look into the hieroglyphics. I think it's just A to Z, basically. That's fucking funny, brother. Alright. The house to the east. Let's go east. The house to the east with no flowers. House to the east with no flowers. They have flowers? Oh, the bird was blocking my way? I guess it's just this one? No, but this is like a building. Oh. Oh, is it you? Oh, hello. Antoine, is it? That sure is me. And you're two of the saviors, aren't you? Thank you for all you're doing. Best of luck for tomorrow. Thank you. We had a favor to ask. Could we borrow the family tale you possess? For an hour, maybe. Oh, the Papyrus family tale. I know this means a lot to you, so... Oh, no, that's not the problem. I'd be happy to lend it to you. But, well... Oh, God, not a goose chase. I think one of the kids next door stole it from me. What the Alright. Goose chases. I don't like goose chases. What? Oh, I'm not saying they're bad kids. They're very nice kids. Very nice. They just, well, you know, the three outside. A few weeks ago, they passed by to help me cook some things, and well, the book is gone now. So, sounds like we should talk to those kids. Fucking hell, give me the fucking book. Give me the fucking book. Well, get that book, Odile. Let's just go, alright? Let's see. You on the rock? You here? You gave me a flower earlier. You're the shy one. Are you shy because you stole something? Are you on the rock because you stole something? Are you dancing because you stole something? Let's talk to you first. Oh, okay. Yep, goose chase. Alright, so is this going to be a game where they're going to be like, the one to the left of me never tells the truth. The one to the right of me always tells the truth. The one... Blah, blah, blah. Kids. Maybe it's not that deep. The middle kid with the small hat looks at you from their rock throne. Adults? What do you want? Sifrin, you handle this. Why you? Why me? You're closer to being a kid than I am. That's true. Good luck. Okay. Okay. If I write out say stole, the kids are gonna be like, oh, I didn't do it all. So let's just ask if they know about it. Do you know about family tales? Yeah. What kind of adult doesn't know about family tales? Are you stupid? Frog-loving kid? Is that the one on the ground? Manny, you can't ask adults if they're stupid. Can't I? Look at him. They're short, and their hair looks unbrushed. And they look like they haven't slept in weeks. And that hat definitely looks stupid and not cool. Zifrin, the kid is destroying you. Do something. On principle, you don't get into fights with kids. What to say? Anyway, do you know about a Papyrus family tale? Man, I think he's asking about... Shut up! I got this! The middle kid looks at you as disdainfully as they can. Which is a lot. Frog kid is the right one. Yeah, that's what I figured. She's the one playing with like a cute little frog. Because the other one is holding something else. Oh, hey Diggs, how you doing? Welcome in this fine evening. We're doing great. How's your day? What if we do? We'd like to borrow it. Trade. A trade. We have something you do not, knowledge. Offer us something in exchange. I have a silver coin. Oh, wait. I do have a flower. I could just give them a silver coin. Okay, let's see. The pun, I don't think will go over well at all. The flower, they can just pick flowers. But a silver coin, everybody likes money. Let's try the coin. 2 silver coins. This little shit. You sadly show the single coin you have in your possession. What kind of adult only has 1 coin? Are you broke? Denied. Oh, dear, have 5. I'm good. Just got home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Hope you're enjoying your rest. Nice of you to kick up your feet and hang out in the stream since you just got home. Make sure you get some vittles. 10 silver coins. Oh, this little shit. 10 silver coins. 4, and I won't tell your guardians that you stole a book. You know what? I wouldn't give them a goddamn thing of money. I'd be like, you know what? This little dude stole a book. Give it back. Yeah, okay, deal.
Okay, so Manon doesn't have the book anymore.
What? Listen, Charlene was being really annoying about wanting it, so I gave it to her so she'd stop crying, okay? Who's Charlene?
Charlene Coquette?
Charlene Choquette, the Boulanger's daughter. The what? You can't help but laugh. Yeah, the baker's daughter. I know. I was giving a moment to myself. So that, yeah. Hey, look at that old lady's face. Zephyrin! You jump. We're going. You nod rapidly and follow.
Bye, adults. Let's play again soon.
No. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. Move, bird! I'm pissed. I'm mad, I'm pissed. Yeah, I'm gonna eat and lurk watching some amazingly, but thank you so much. What you eating? Fucking give me the fuck, and this little brat? Oh, wait, what? Is this not the, oh, no, sorry, duh, they have signs outside the door. You heard me asking your daddy about this damn book. And you sat, oh my god, you better be like 2 years old.
Hi.
Hello. Hey. Please do not scare my daughter, madame. You get in front of a dial and smile at the girl. Hi.
Hi.
We've heard you got a cool book.
A book? Oh, yes. From Manon. Manon is so nice. She gave me the book. The book with the nice stories. And Dad was reading it and now it's mine and I can read it all myself. But it's boring. I want another book, Papa.
Okay. Wait, which book are you talking about, Charlene?
This one.
She shows you all the book with Pupper's family tale written across it. I'm so sorry. It's fine. You got the Pupper's family tale, finally. You both find a nice, silent place to talk. I don't want to wait for my life to be over. Sorry. I can't believe this book took this long. But finally. O'Dowd looks at the closed family tale book intently. Aren't you gonna read it? They said I could keep it until I have to leave Vermont. So I have time, but... She's still looking at it. The family tale book you spent so much time trying to find. It seems important to her, but why? Is it related to your research? Sorry, what? The book. Is it related to your research? Well, I suppose I've kept it a secret long enough. Oh, we finally get to know! Don't tell Isabeau, right? There is no research. I'm not researching anything. Huh? Sorry for not saying anything. Isabel said I must be researching something, since I was a traveller here in Vagard, and it felt easier to not say anything. So then, why did I leave Kabui? I'd travel for years, all to find myself in Vagard, if not for some intellectual pursuit. Well, I'm actually here in Vagard to find out more about myself. Oh, this music's so nice. Give me a minute. Oh yeah, this is a good one. This is a banger. This is a good one. This is a good one. I suppose it's not very apparent to you, but my mother was Vagardian. Oh, I've lived my whole life in Kabui. My father was a Kabuan, and my mother Vagardian. I have no idea how they met. He never told me, but all I know is that she never wanted a child. She left very early in my childhood, and I never saw her again. Good riddance, if you ask me. But she left and didn't leave anything behind. No pictures, no letter, no family history. But what does it matter, right? My father was a good man, and Kabui was my home. I used to think I didn't need to know about my history, about Vigard, but still, a part of me was curious. And one day, a few years ago, a Vigardian merchant showed me her wares, and this book that she wouldn't let go of. A book of tales written by her whole family. A family tale. And she explained family tales to me. So that's what I was saying. I think I mentioned earlier a few, okay, turn up game audio a tad. It's a little quiet. Okay, hold on. I do remember saying that I believed this was her family book, but then I was like, well, no, because she's from Kabui or something like that. Maybe I did or didn't. I know I said something to the effect, but I guess I'm right. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm right yet, but I don't know why she'd want this book. Well, she just said a family book. I guess maybe to see how some families are, and maybe she got like, I don't know, whatever. Anyway. And she explained family tales to me. Generations of Vargardian parents writing stories for their children and writing them down in a book. So, you'd end up with stories written by an entire lineage. And she was explaining the way the book was written, the rules of this particular way of telling stories, how friendly families shared their stories with each other, and how it had been done for generations. How it brought her closer to her family, her ancestors, her culture. And while she was explaining all this to me, she suddenly stopped. And I was surprised to find out she stopped because I was crying. I didn't even realise it, because I wanted this. This connection that she had to a history that was also supposed to be mine. But it was stolen from me, because my mother left. And I'd never have a link to this culture ever, unless I went there. So this is why. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, when we were talking about, what was it? When she made a face about the Papras family or something, I thought I was like, oh, why did she make a face like that? Like, she's so like, oh, like that name means something to her. So I think it's when we were in the the castle or something like that. So this is why. So I traveled to Regard.
Welcome to Heck.
Welcome to Heck, a friendly community.
Heck? Isn't it supposed to be
Censored. Thank you for redeeming first. So I travelled to Regard and, well, the king took over shortly after I arrived, which did make things more difficult. Have to click this. And the Onibi button. But during my travels with you all, I got to know many Vigardians and see many Vigardian cities. I got to learn more about the country, its culture, its faith, its people, and And I look and I learn, and this is the country my mother came from. It's half of me, but still, and I don't know. It could be that the book is actually from her family. I doubt it though, because the mother would have had no child to write to, unless they just have to add stuff in the book too. I think maybe she just wants to have an experience of what it would be like to read one if she was a part of a family from someone and drink something. Okay. Dang, I need more water. Like, toot sweet. Even now that I'm here in Magard, I feel no connection to it whatsoever. I don't recognize myself here. Isn't that strange? Half of me should be from here, isn't it? Shouldn't I see something in myself here, of myself here, in a place that my mother came from? Shouldn't it be like looking in a mirror? Like a revelation? Shouldn't I see how Vagardian people act, how they think, and be able to say, ah, so this is why I'm like this? Shouldn't I be able to call this place mine? But I can't. And it feels awful, like my roots have been cut off without my consent. Like my mother stole it from me. Like I really don't belong anywhere. Ah, but this is why I'm here still. I'm to know as much as I can about this country. And in the meantime, find out if it'll make me find out more about myself. And if I... Hold on, my phone is ringing. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, nice. I'm so glad y'all followed each other. Yes, be sure to keep in touch. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get back to it. I got a phone call. But also, I got my water. And Nutella. Anyway. And I did find out more about myself during this journey, so I'm glad. It is an interesting question, is it not? How much do you carry of your country? Of a culture that shouldn't have been yours, but wasn't? Should have been yours, but wasn't. These are very interesting questions. Relatable to some degree. I really like, even though it was a goose chase, I like the narrative. Clearly it touches on some people. It may not seem so to you, but to Kabui, my features are foreign. Just small things. My hair being slightly too thick, my brows too thin. Enough for me to look different here. I am other. So, what about the Guardians? Would they see me as one of theirs? Would I find myself in them? After coming here, I found out that no, of course not. Why would I? I've never been here before this journey. But at the same time, I am not the only one who is other. In fact, the Guard is filled with people who also come from other lands. The Guard welcomes people from all over the world, after all. So, even if I did not find someone like me, I have found the Guard to be full of people that are similar to me. And I'm very grateful for that. Very nice. Well, Dal is half a guardian. You never knew. She traveled halfway across the world to find out more about herself, trying to see if she'd find herself in a country she has no memory of. What about you, Sifrin? Are you finding out more about yourself in the Guard? Huh? What do you mean? Well, you didn't grow up in the Guard either, right? Do you have roots here? Or were you just passing through? My apologies. Forget I asked. I didn't say anything. You didn't need to. Your face said it all. Just because I'm telling you personal facts about myself doesn't mean you need to tell me anything in return. That's good. The amount of times, it hasn't been recent, but the amount of times people have like unloaded their life to me, I can't say. Sometimes it's people that I don't know like at all, and sometimes it is people that, you know, I've had some relationship with, like we play games a lot or something, like I'm familiar with them to a degree. But when they ask me something or want to know more, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about that, or I'm not the type to just divulge to people that I don't have like an acute connection with, they like lose it. And they're like, when I tell you this and you know everything about me, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, then you feel comfortable saying that, or you just tell everybody stuff. That doesn't make me special. Or they have a habit of telling people, only for people that get mad about it. Or they have a habit of telling people, and it's some sort of weird attention thing or manipulation thing, or maybe they can't help it and they just have to blab about stuff, like, and they have no filter, and they're like desperate for that connection. There's different kinds of reasons why people do it, but to get mad when people don't, for real, they choose to talk about their problems. Yeah, well, there's people, it's not always about problems, like personal facts, like just even just personal stuff, like just unloading about their life. It doesn't always have to be trauma dumping. Now, trauma dumping is something that I wouldn't say triggers me, like, oh my god, because of my traumas, like it traumas me. I don't trust people that trauma dump on me when I barely know them. I don't even know your favorite color or how old you are or something, and they trauma dump. Or people that trauma dump in public settings, like when people that go into people's chat and they're just like, I could end it today or something. Now, mind you, some people have dark humor, and I get it. I totally get it. If they're like, I could end it today, and you're like, oh no, what's wrong? It's like, oh, I missed this Pokemon sale or something. You know, like they're clearly joking. They're just like, ah, like that doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck. I'm a millennial. We grew up with dark humor. Dead baby, just all stuff. That stuff doesn't bother me. But yeah, but trauma dumping just and bringing the whole mood down and complaining in public about I can't stand it. I can't fucking stand it, brother. But anyway. It was wrong of me to ask. We can forget about it. She goes back to looking at the Family Tales cover. She'd probably be fine leaving it here, just sparing her story to you and nothing else, but you know. I don't remember much about where I'm from. I feel like someone fucked up Sifrin's memories. We don't know who we are. And the small memories we did have, it got erased. Or rewounded, I should say. O'Dowd looks at you. Huh? Were you too small when you left? Or was it because there was nothing worth remembering? Everything was worth remembering. Neither. Oh, sorry, my bad. I skipped the shit out of that, but something. I am so sorry. Trying to find pieces of yourself wherever you can. Trying to find where you belong. Trying to find how your roots might have shaped you. Which parts of you you created, and which parts already were? You nod. But you know, you're not only made of where you're from, right? If that was the case, everyone in Kabui would be the exact same, and everyone in Vigard would be the exact same. Where you're from matters, yes, but it's not the only thing that makes you you. That's what I realized during this journey, Sifrin. I'm a Kabuan and Vigardian, in ways I do and don't realize, and I'm also myself. One might say that's more important than being Kabuan and Vigardian, wouldn't you agree? I do. That's interesting. I feel so much lighter now. Hmm? Because you found a family tale? No, nigga, because she told her truth. She spoke her chest. Right. Yes, and also because we talked, Sifrin. Oh my god, that's exact. I'm so glad they made a point for that. Sorry, I'm snacking on Nutella bread in between. Oh. Thank you for listening to me, Sifrin. You blush and nod. No, get out of here. I have a family tale to read before we all meet at our sleepover. We'll talk later. Go have fun. O'Dowd smiles at you mischievously. Yay! We unlocked O'Dowd's true self. You'll always remember this. When equipped, Memory of Secret Quest boosts all of your researcher stats by 30! Wow! Your researcher also learned the skill Craft Break A, or Alpha. Craft Break Alpha is amazingly strong. When used, it makes an enemy weaker to all craft types for a few turns. Oh shit. Enemy weaker to all craft types? Brother, the amount of like omni, like five swipes in a row type things we about to get. Brother. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your researcher have had this exact conversation. Oh. I can only use it when I have the memory of the conversation equipped. So, if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to her. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're telling me but what's the memory? What's the point of the memory of the secret quest equipped? If I have to have this memory all over again. No. They got me fucked up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've never chewed Nutella angrily before in my life. Well, maybe there was a time when I was having Nutella for breakfast as a kid and I was upset. Possibly. The stats boost. Ugh. Brother, this guy stinks. Alright, I got like 3 more bites left of this bread. I'm just gonna eat it. I get it. It's strong. Um. I'm trying to not get Nutella on my face. Alright. You get up and leave, waving goodbye. Alright. So now, we should be able to help Mirabelle? Yeah. Oh, okay. So memory of the secret quest means we don't have to do the quest all over again. We can literally just go to the girl and say and shake her and say, "Give me the book." Got it. All right. That's not terrible, I guess. And we can fast forward the conversation, so whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot we can't talk to her like that. Mirabelle is here, sitting on a bench and looking at papers.
Hi, Severin. Do you need anything?
Questions. Which one will I choose? Wait, I can't ask her, do you need help with anything? Oh,
Sorry?
You point to a pile of papers.
What? What? Ow! What do you know? Answer me!
She has her hand on her rapier. You're choosing someone for something, right? I love this music. Not the battle music, though. The book. No, the memory is separate just for doing the quest for the first time. The move is separate. Wait, what? Yeah, the move is separate. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have to do the whole quest. I don't have to go find the book. It's just now when I go back in time, I know who has the book, and so I'll have to have the I'll go to the little girl, get the book, and then have the conversation again, right? Because we can't have the conversation without the book. So I'm assuming that's what it means, is that I can just tell the girl to give me the book. I know about the stat boost. Yeah, that's what I was saying. In order to do the move, if I go back to Dormont, I have to do the book quest again. Like I have to talk to her with the book. But Knowledgeable said, now you know who has the book, which if I couldn't just go to the little girl and get the book, then there'd be no point in Knowledgeable saying that. Yeah, the move is yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It seems important. Maybe I can help.
I suppose you must have more experience than I do. All right. I would like your help, if you'll give it.
Experience? Sure.
Thank you, Sifra. But, this might take some time. So, make sure you have time.
I have time now.
Oh, okay. Okay, how to do this? Sit down next to me, maybe?
You sit down. Mirabelle looks at you without saying a word. She looks worried. Maybe you should take the lead. So, what are those papers really?
Oh, bonding proposals?
Bonding? Like, you promise to stay with someone forever? Bond with me! Mirabelle, you're my favorite. Bond with Sifrin! They're so cute and short together. Only if the head housemaiden is not, well, we're not a child, right? We're an adult, so the head housemaiden should be available. If she's not available, then Mirabelle, you're my number one. Anyway. Is Mirabelle looking for a partner?
No, wait, that's not exactly it. Please stop looking at me. It's more like, dating profiles. I'm not thinking about being bonded yet.
Dating? You didn't think Mirabelle cared about that. You're still confused.
Alright,
It's crazy to all, yeah. She can give me piggyback rides. I assumed ages are shown and set. Yeah, they are. The only one that's a child is Bonnie. And I don't even know how old Bonnie is. I just know they're a child.
Alright, well, before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to try to date someone. And so I asked a dating company, and they gave me a bunch of folders of people that I could meet and that I could date. But I haven't gone through it yet. So I figured I could at least get that done today.
Oh, sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me.
And look through all of them and make a list.
That's crazy to go through dating profiles the day before you might die. Like, why even do that? I would wait till after we defeated the king and be like, okay, now I can look through them. Because before, what if you find someone on paper, right, just literally just on paper, that you're like, oh, I really want to meet them and I really want to see if we're good and we can date. Like, and then you'd be carrying that the whole time you went to go fight the king. You'd be sitting there like, what if I died? I can't. Oh, no, I can do it. Ages are only rough, but Sifrin mid to late 20s, Mirabelle early to mid, Isabeau early to mid, slightly older than Mirabelle, Bonnie preteen. Finding a good match on Grindr might be the motivation you need to live. Why only Grindr? Like you just said Grindr to live and survive the battle. I'm so glad that, I mean, there are people that have met people on dating app, but Grindr I don't think is a dating app. It's literally just a hookup app. But there's all kinds out there, and some people use it for hookups, some people use it for love, and I know that there are some people that they've met on Plenty of Fish or eHarmony or whatever, and they've been together for the longest time. But I'm very glad that I did not do all that.
So I figured today I could at least get that done today and look through all of them and make a list of people I could see myself dating.
Oh, it cut off. Odal is estimated to be 40s and 50s. Wow, she looks good for her age. I mean, 40s and 50s isn't like terribly old, but I honestly thought that she was like mid 30s. It should tell me in the thing though.
And I suppose I need help. I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with. So I'd appreciate another pair of eyes. Or, just one eye. As long as it's not my 2 eyes looking at it. And also, I need a distraction from tomorrow very badly, so I figured I'd replace my anxiety about our possible defeat with them,
Choosing someone to date is a little out of your comfort zone, but you think you can try and find someone who would fit Mirabelle. Maybe. Let's have a look then.
Alright, I have a few profiles right here.
She removes an immense folder out of her dress pocket. Was she carrying it with her throughout your entire journey?
There's a few of them.
So let's see what they look like.
So, you can go first. And tell me what you think. And I'll go after. Well, tell me what you think about him.
He shows you the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type? It looks nice. Meh. We have one of those at home! I mean, to me, I don't know. I wish we could actually see their faces. I wish we could see their faces, brother. We have one of those at home. Oh no. This is funny to me.
What? Do you mean Isabel? Ew, you're right.
Is that worth an ew? Either way, sounds like masculine people aren't her type. Probably. Maybe she would like someone more feminine. You have someone more feminine looking? She looks through her files.
How about her?
She shows you the profile of a gentle-looking lady. Gentle-looking lady? This sounds boring. I want to hear all the options, though. Shrug. She shrugs back. So, well, not into feminine people either, apparently. What kind of person are you into, then?
Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally.
But if you had to choose...
Someone... nice?
You nod.
And someone... pretty?
Yeah, definitely. The housemaiden? You nod.
And someone who... likes me?
You don't nod. Mira.
No, wait, let me think a little bit more. I wanted someone who...
She thinks for an awfully long time.
Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Sifrin?
The housemaiden. I'm a personality person. Yeah, they seem like they are a personality person. Which is perfectly fine. I just wish I could see. I wish they had animated or drawn these people. Well, you think about how to answer this for an awfully long time, but then catch yourself. Wait, are you just going to copy my answers?
No? Okay, fine. You got me, Sifrin. I'm not interested in that dating stuff.
Oh, that makes sense. But then why? So then why worry about it?
You know, Sifrin.
Oh, are they like asexual or something? And they just are trying to mask and seem like neurotypical with their dating life and they think that's what normal people do or something?
The change belief is very, very important to me. It's all around changing. Changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself. becoming a better, different person. And one of the ways to change is to try new things, you know? That's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. And I'm trying. I'm trying new things. And some are fun, and fulfilling, and easy. But you can't just go and only try new easy things, can you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things. Things that make me uncomfortable. Things I don't want to do at all.
Well, dating isn't something that you have to try if you really don't want to do. That sounds awful. Just being friends with people is enough if that's all you want to do. Things she doesn't want to do. Like dating?
Yeah, it's like dating.
Oh my god, I gotta get...
But, you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you, to bring you new experiences, and so I have to do it, right? To be a good housemaid, I have to do it. I have to date. I have to love someone in a romantic way. I have to do things with them. I have to bond with them, and I have to sleep with them. I have to have children with them. I have to love them in this very specific way.
And you don't want to.
And I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Zipper, not at all. Dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it. I really do. The idea of it alone is just awful for me to think about.
I need my spray. Her voice is tearing me up a little bit, not gonna lie.
I can't love someone like that in the way I should love them. It never happened, and I don't think it ever will. And I need this to change, don't I?
Oh, stars. This is heavy. You're not sure what to say. Maybe. Well, why do you need to change?
Because I have to, Sifrin. I'm a housemaiden, and I love it. I love helping people, getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change in that way too. I wish I could just not do it, not be with someone that way. But Sifrin, there's such a pressure to force us to do that. And not only that, there's such intense pressure to force us to change. We have yearly festivals all around showing yourself as a new person, for crap's sake. Most housemaidens have completely changed at least once. I haven't. Isabeau isn't even a housemaid and he's changed. And I haven't. And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things to our lives and change clothes and hairstyles and even part of our personalities to appeal to a deity that but I don't know if they understand that sometimes I just like to stay the same. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now, I have a list of people that I could meet so that I can fall in love with them. Which I can't do.
You would just be hurting that person. You'd be not being true to yourself, hurting yourself, because you'd be in this conflict every single day of stress of not being able to perform the way you think you're supposed to perform in a relationship, and then they'd be being hurt because they wouldn't be getting the love that they deserve either.
And do things with them which I will never ever want to do. Also, I can change. and it makes me feel like a mistake. That I must be broken for not being able to want these things. Because everyone else can.
I remember I had some friends, who are no longer a friend, and they got a crush on a friend that was, I guess, sexual typical, whatever, and the other person was asexual. And I knew the one friend was like, they had a healthy sexual appetite. Like, they want that in a relationship, all that kind of stuff. And then when I found that the other person was crushing on them, I tried to tell them, like, hey, I know you're asexual and everything like that. But I don't think it's gonna work because you don't want that in a relationship, and they do want that in a relationship. Now, mind you, I don't think the other person knew they had a crush, or maybe they, I don't think that they knew. They were just having, you know, fun time spending time together as friends and stuff like that. But I was like, you're wasting your time. Like, you're not gonna make this person asexual, and you shouldn't want to do that. You shouldn't want someone to force into, like, it's not like, oh, I'm into this kind of kink, but I don't have to go through it because I'm in love with this person, and they're not really into that, but I can let that go because it doesn't rule my life. It's not like, you know, those kind of compromises. It's two very different things. They ended up not working out because the asexual person was fucking crazy and selfish and a horrible person anyway. Which has nothing to do with them being asexual, just they happen to be a shit person as well. But I was just like, I that's one thing that I can't stand, when people waste their time with people when there's nothing to gain from it. To date someone that doesn't want kids, but you know 100% you want kids, like, that's so stupid to me. Or if religion is a big thing, and you're like, this person I'm dating isn't religious, whatever their religion is, maybe with me being them, I can get them to go to church and all this, or mosque or whatever it is. It's so stupid to me. I can't stand it. We only got one life. Like, find someone who vibes with you and wants the same things that you want. Or maybe you discover that you want the same things and that you're going on the same path journey and stuff. Like, I don't know. RIP to some people's relationships. Oh, I already read that. Well, I don't know about the romantic part. People are just stupid. One of the biggest mistakes you make is falling in love with the idea of what someone could be rather than who they are now. Part of that is true. I guess it depends on what they could be. Definitely in this scenario that we're talking about, yeah, not what they could be, like what you want them to be. Like the picture that the picture frame you put them in, and trying to force them to fit that. Yeah, that, I know that's the notion that you mean. Definitely not the same as just like, oh, I'm dating an entrepreneur and they have this great idea for this company thing, blah, 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 blah. Now, mind you wouldn't be dating the person just for that. Maybe that's what attracts you to them, though, that they're a go-getter and a hustler and they have this big dream and stuff, and you're that really not just turns you on sexually, like it inspires you and stuff, and you like that. But yeah, people that try to fall in love with the idea of someone and they're not that person. But, you know, I do believe love is a magical thing in a nice, cute way, but I'm more science-based. I'm definitely like, oh, when you break up with someone, one day you'll wake up and you'll stop crying. Like, it just happens. It just happens. You just wake up one day and you don't hurt as much and you get over it. And that just is what it is. Anytime I've ever broken up with someone or something happened and I had to let someone go, whatever, and like, I give myself time to mourn over the relationship. And I'm like, one day I will look back on this and it'll be 5 years from now. It'll be 10 years from now. It'll be 20 years from now, whatever. Life goes the fuck on. And that's what gets me through, like, the bullshit. Because, I mean, that's all you could do. And I remember watching this documentary. I can't remember if the whole documentary was about, like, attraction and sex and love and this and that, whatever. But I remember a snippet where, like, they showed the brain of someone when they showed them a picture of someone they were in love with, whether it be wife, husband, whatever it was, and the brain pattern matched that of someone who was on heroin. Like, so they were basically saying scientifically, when we are in love and we break up with someone, it is literally a withdrawal. Your brain forms a pattern around this person. You get dopamine hits. But I mean, that's what love is. That's the attraction, is your brain goes fucking apeshit over this person. And then when you don't have them anymore, or something shifts, not even that you've broken up, like a pattern changes and they're no longer, I don't know, sending you good morning texts, or maybe they're not doing certain things that they used to do. And it's almost like the drug not hitting the same. And you're just like, what did I do wrong? Or what's different? Or, you know, whatever. That's what it is. It's chemical. That's why I would take 8 years to even marry someone. I got to be sure I really want to spend time my whole life with them. 8 years is fine. I mean, if you're already dating the person and you're with them, I don't think whether it's 8 years or 10 years, if you're already with someone for 8 years, you'll more than likely survive a marriage. I mean, if you've literally gone over everything you possibly can within those 8 years, they say that 7 or 8 years is the breaking point of any relationship. Not the breaking point, sorry, the do or the don't. Once you're with someone for about 7 years, you'll either start to drift off or you stay together. So basically, once you've made that 8th year, that you've made it over that main hurdle, marriage, I think, is cute. There's definitely tax benefits to it. It's nice to have a ring. It's nice to be claimed by someone. I don't think you have to be married. You can, a piece of paper saying you're bonded means a lot to some people, and for some people it's like, I don't have to have it. But if your dream is, I want to be married to someone and committed and all that stuff like that, and I want to have a big wedding or a small wedding or a court or whatever it is, then I mean, whatever makes you happy. It's an addiction of sorts. You do feel so good with them. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole drug of love and stuff. So if you're ever in a relationship and like, another thing is, like, people get scared to break up with people because they don't want to be alone. That to me is the saddest part of people that pine for relationships. I know people that they were never out of a relationship longer than like 3 months or 5 months, and it must be the most miserable crack addict feeling of having to be in a relationship. To me, you don't love yourself enough if you're always bouncing from relationship to relationship, because you can't be alone with yourself. You need to love yourself and know how to treat yourself before you expect someone else to just know how to treat you, or you treat someone else right. I mean, and I was never the type of person, like, when people are like, oh, this is my better half, or this is my other half, or no, I'm a whole ass woman. I'm a whole ass person. I am complete within myself. You are not the other half of me. You are my soulmate. You are together with me. And I don't want to be with you. I choose to be with you. Because want is more of a desperate need all the time. Choosing is when you wake up every day and you're like, I'm choosing to love this person and I want to be with them. But yeah, no, but that's my personal thing. I know some people are like, oh, I think it's cute when it's like, that's my other half, or, you know, whatever, or, you know, my better, whatever. That's great. I don't know. To me, I'm just, I'm so uptight about, like, no, you need to be a whole person and comfortable with yourself and in love with yourself and be happy with yourself. Don't bring the baggage to me. I don't need it. Like, therapy is fine. Needing help is fine. I'm not saying that you have to be perfect and all this kind of stuff, but you can't be the type of person where you can't function without me, because I need solo stuff too. Just be laying out the expectations of what you want, relationship, religion, sexuality, hobbies, desire for kids, and everything else that's important to you. Absolutely. If you start dating someone, you don't have to talk right away. Okay, to me, dating is different than, like, going together. Like, back in the day, dating was like, you courted people. You'd be dating more than one person at a time because you want it, because it was for marriage, right? Like, people were like, oh, gonna get married and have kids. Like, that's the whole thing. Nowadays, it's a bit different. A lot of people don't want to have kids, or it's not that urgent of a thing in the back of their mind. But a lot of people that date, they'll date one person at a time, which is fine if that's how you want to be. But I don't find a problem with dating multiple people at once, as long as they all know about each other. Like, they know that you're dating around, that you're trying to see who you want to be with. I think when you're doing that, you definitely need to say, I don't have any issues with the idea of being like, oh yeah, what are you into, blah blah blah, like, oh, what's your religion, do you want kids or not? Because you can't be on the 6th, 7th date and be like, oh my gosh, I really like this person. I think about them when I wake up, I think about when I go to bed, and then all of a sudden, like, it's been like 6 months that you're dating, you're just now finding out that they don't want kids, or you're just now finding out that the religion is a deal breaker. They're like, you'd have to convert or something, you know. Like, I can't. People be out here wasting their hit points in this game of life, and I don't know. Like I said, we just pour one out for them, I guess. Anyway, the people, but I don't want to do things with people either.
Huh? Why not?
It's weird, right?
Yes.
Mirabelle takes hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice.
Yeah, yeah. It's just weird. And gross. It's awful. I don't want it at all. Oh, Sifrin, you mean it? You really mean it? You understand?
Yeah, of course.
What a relief. To have someone who understands this, at least. But it doesn't fix anything. I need to change. And dating, it's part of it, so...
Girl, I thought we just went through all this. Dating is considered like a pre-step to marriage now, I think. So saying you're dating multiple people gives the impression of polyamory to most. I can see that, because a lot of polyamorous people have made it like, oh, but see, the thing is, when people are polyamorous, they're with those people. They're not just dating those people. Yes, like you said, pre-step to marriage, like dating is before marriage. So when you're dating, you're together. But I really wish people would go back to the dating around thing, of course, safely. Don't just be swapping fluids and then swap it to the next person without protection, without knowing. Like, I was never the type of person where if I was ever intimate with someone, you had to have your health slip. You had to have your medical records. You ain't touching nothing unless I see that you're clean. But a lot of people aren't like that. But I really wish people would go back to dating around and being okay with dating around, and not just being like, I need to mark this person and they're mine. Like, I like you, you're mine. And I'm not talking to anyone else. Now, if you don't want to date around and you're putting all your eggs in one basket in one person, and you find out that they are dating around, you either respectfully leave that person and say, hey, I need monogamy even when I'm just kind of seek somebody out, which that's how I am. Even though I say it would be nice if people went back to dating around. I know I'm a monogamous person. When I like someone, I just like them. I don't find anyone else attractive. I don't want the company of anyone else. I hardly ever answer messages from other people. That's just how I am. I'm tunnel vision to the person I'm with. But I do think that some people could benefit with the whole dating around thing, because they're not as self-aware, and I'm a pretty self-aware person, and I know what I like and don't like. I'm the type, you teach people how you want to be treated, so it's right from the get-go. This is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is how I am, this is how I'm not, whatever. But some people aren't like that. So, but it's rough out there. I hope everyone finds their person or persons or whatever. Because unless you really like being alone, that's like that. It does really suck. But that's why you got to be okay with yourself. Did you date around like this when you were younger? When I was younger, I was extremely insecure, and all my friends would date, and I wasn't allowed to date until I was at least 16. But I started younger, and my first relationship was an abusive relationship, and it was because I was extremely insecure. And like, it was one of those things where, like, they would say like, oh, you're such a bitch, or you're so ugly, or you're so this, but I love you and I care about you and no one else will, type shit. And it took a while for me to get out of it. I was with that person for like I want to say like a year and a half, something like that. But after that relationship, I was like, never again. No one will ever call me out my name. No one will ever talk to me like that again. And and I've stuck to that. Like I know I'm very fortunate to have got out of a relationship like that at such a young age and learned from it to where I've never let anyone talk to me or treat me like that again. Like ever. Another relationship I had, it was close. We had 3 big arguments, and then I broke up with them and it wasn't like I can't do arguments. They were like pretty bad arguments, and I won't get into them too terribly. But the last time they were like, "You're acting like a bitch." Now they didn't call me a bitch. They said you're acting like a bitch. And I was like, "That's it." I was like, "I've never raised my voice to you. I've never called you out your name." And they're like, "Well, I didn't say," because I warned them. And that's the thing. I told them about my past relationships. I told them about things that I will and will not take. And that was one of them. And they knew they fucked up right away. And they're like, "I didn't call you," but I was like, "Nah, it's all right. We're good." That was that. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm a one person type of dating. When I like someone, I like that person, and that's it. And I don't really take the time to like talk around. Now, I flirted around when I was single. I definitely kept my options open and stuff, but I didn't date anyone, and I didn't make anyone, well, I don't know if I did or not, but I wasn't the type to, I didn't sleep around with anybody, which, mind you, that's other people's business if they did it, you know. But unless I was in a relationship, I didn't do anything intimate like that. But I was playful and flirty and stuff like that. But it took a certain spark, and then I was like, oh, I actually really like this person. And that was that. But yeah. But I've learned from every relationship. And yeah, being treated the right way is the best thing ever. And that's why I'm extremely happy in the relationship that I'm in now. Because I want to say out of all of them, this is like the safest one I've ever, safe in a lot of different ways, I've ever been in. So I just wish that for other people too. Because respect is the most attractive thing, I think, in my opinion. Mirabelle sighs.
Zifrin, I know you don't follow the change belief, but do you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith, but some other parts you don't know how to follow. Some other parts you don't know what to do with. Some other parts just bring you grief. Something that brings you both joy and grief.
You think about the stars. It's more complicated than that for me, but yeah, I have something like that.
So you do, too. How do you deal with it, then?
You don't. I just try not to think about things that bother me in general.
Avoidance, huh?
Goddamn. That sucks.
That feels a little too cowardly for me.
Ouch.
I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it.
You laugh. You know she didn't mean it that way.
Of course not.
You didn't know Mirabelle held those feelings towards the change belief. She always seemed so passionate about it. But the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that... This reminds me of... I mean, mind you, she is very, very easily talking about, you know, being asexual or, you know, atypical when it comes to relationships. Not wanting them and not feeling love for people in the romantic sexual type of way. But it also relates to people that are like, you know, on the queer spectrum, and especially with the change belief being a religious type something or another in this game, because I know there are some people that have faith and they're on, you know, the queer spectrum and everything, and the complications with that and stuff like that. This game is really beautifully deep. A little on the nose, but not in a bad way. Like, it's not in a riddle, which is beautiful. It's not trying to be like, oh, let's be careful how we write, or not even careful, because this game wouldn't be careful, but let's be cute about how we put it. Like, these are very blatant, like, in-your-face issues that you can pick which part that relates to you and everything, and I think that's really nice. I really like that. Why doesn't she leave it behind then? You suppose it's not that simple? I don't know anything about your belief, but you could always game the system, right?
Game the system?
Change things by deciding not to change. If everyone changes in that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. There's more than one way to become a better person, right?
Changing. But deciding not to change.
Yeah, I mean, you could be the big difference. You could change, like, be the change you want to see in people, or not just want to see in people. Be the change against everything, and that's different. That's a change against the change belief.
Severin, that's not how it works.
But no one needs to know.
Change myself by deciding not to change.
Sounds challenging and fun to me.
Right now, you mean it. It does. It does sound challenging and fun.
Oh. So what magic spell are we gonna get from her? Now I'm excited to see what battle should we get. I wonder, how far am I in the game? Mirabelle smiles at you brightly. You smile back.
Thank you, Severin. Thank you for talking to me.
She's so fucking cute.
Look at the time. You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Go, don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a lot to talk about. I'll see you later, okay?
You got a memory of faith. You'll always remember this. With a quick memory of safe boosts all your housemaiden stats by 30. Wow. Your housemaiden also learned the skill Holy Care Shield. Holy Care Shield is amazingly strong. When used, it creates a shield that makes everyone invulnerable to attacks for one turn. Oh, damn. It's so strong. Yeah. I gotta go back and do the shit if I want to. You nod to Mirabelle. You wave goodbye. Alright, so now we talk to Bonnie and see what their favorite food is, I guess. If they'll talk to me. They're really looking at the cabbages and carrots and wheat. Is their favorite food stew? Maybe. Bonnie's here looking morosely at the fields. Bonnie.
Hey, friend. What do you want? Help me? But I don't want your help.
Oh yeah, they always say this. Favorite foods.
I don't want your help. I don't want you to help me with anything.
You don't?
I don't. You're stupid and you don't know me, so I don't want you to help me.
I don't know you.
You really don't. Not even a little bit. You don't even know my 3 favorite foods, stupid.
Okay. I do.
Huh?
You love... Oh, wait. Wait. Did they already tell me what their favorite food was? Was it the onigiri? Plantain chips? They didn't... we make them right? Or was it as boring as rice? Was it like rice is their favorite food? You might have to learn their favorite food in the castle. But I can answer it now. What if I got it right? Unless this is a trick question. I think I know one of them. I think, not all of them are on here. Alright, so I do have to do that. Oh no! Oh my god, okay. So that means I have to time travel. I have to time travel to the time they'll tell me what their favorite food is. Hey, Black Hispanic, how you doing? Thank you for the lurk. That means I'll have to do the memory conversation with all of them all over again. And then I'll have to come back again and do all of them again for Isabeau, because Isabeau I can't help until I've helped everybody. I feel like rice is one of them. And I think the samosas, because I remember talking about the samosas. No, maybe, no, that was my favorite was the weird smashed things or whatever.
Yeah, that's true, but...
And, oh! I can guess. It wasn't the fish head. Madeline's? Whose favorite was Madeline's? My favorite were Madeline's. I remember saying my favorite lines during that thing. I don't think it's fish head. It's either Madeline's or pineapples. Madeline's?
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay, shut up. No! No! Fuck, god damn it. Oh, no! Fuck. Oh, fuck, okay. Okay. So, it's rice, pineapples, and then one more thing. Because I know it's not fish head. Alright. So now we loop back to the future. Oh. Dang. Alright, is that why I teleported to that floor? And I don't think Isabeau. Let me ask Isabeau just in case. Maybe I'll get some more information, but oh, they're not here. And they're not here. Oh, no, they're here. Okay. Oh. Isa, I need you to do the favor tree thing. Oh, sorry, I'm in your way then, aren't I? I'll get out of your hair. See you at the clock tower. Oh. Oops. Hey, Stardust! How can I help you on this wonderful new lube? Let's talk about something. Sure, what do you want to talk about? No, my turn. So, I'm sure you must have questions about me at this point. Theories. Oh, about who I am. Might be that sort of stuff. Am I correct? I do. Of course you do. Loop's just too mysterious. Suspicious from head to toe. Of course you do. Gonna kill yourself because you guessed it wrong? Well, yeah, because I have to. I mean, I know that sounds funny though, like, gonna kill yourself because you guessed it wrong. But I have to loop back anyway if I'm to even get a chance at guessing again. Of course you do. I'm just too mysterious, suspicious from head to toe. So, lay it on me. I'm so curious as to what you think. Who or what do you think I am? I'm sorry I'm late, Cootie Patootie. Oh, you're fine. Welcome in, Nerdy Birdie. Did it give you... Okay, I gave you the auto shout out. Okay, it's working again. I don't know what was going on last time, but I'm glad it's working. Oh, this combo. How you doing, nerdy? Did you see the the chainmail spam that I put in your Discord? I'm gonna get on Vermintide after I stream this as well. I don't know if you want to join or not, but I'm definitely gonna be killing some shit in Vermintide. One second, sorry. All right. Oh shoot! I clicked the wrong thing. Who or what do you think I am? I'm with Ren. We can play whenever you're ready. Oh, wait. Is Ren playing now? Or you guys are playing now? Or you guys are playing something else? I feel so bad. I mean, we had some good conversations today. It wasn't just about the game. I feel bad. I could have gotten further in gameplay. I'm sorry, but we on Rivals right now. Oh, okay, got it. Ask him how long does he have to play then? Because I know he has to go to bed early. I'll probably do like 30 more minutes of stream or something like that. I know I usually go 3 hours, but I need to fix my sleep schedule so bad. Oh, the Change God is one of the lazier ones. Oh, part of the universe or the favor tree? Oh, you don't work tomorrow? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I like how I gave you 2 shoutouts. That's great. Everyone give Miss Nerdrate a follow. Also, Miss Nerdrate is doing an extreme birthday bash jamboree starting on the 25th of this month. One of the incentives is for me to teach them German while they're doing either tasks or a scary game, something, when I quiz them. So yeah, it should be really fun. Also, they might shave off the sides of their hair. They're gonna be drinking nasty oogie boogie stuff. So yes, please give Miss Nerdrate a follow. She's absolutely amazing. We play a lot of games together, and you'll enjoy her content. All right. They are a part of the universe. Sure, that's everything. We're all part of the universe. The favor tree. Do I think they're the tree itself? Oh, there's more. Is there more? A ghost. Oh, that's done. One of my allies. Me. See, no, I thought of myself as the king. I didn't think I don't know. We could be, maybe we are one and the same. The Change God is a pretty good answer. I don't think they're any of the. Oh, wait. Whoa. The king, the head house maiden? The head house maiden! It doesn't really matter, does it? I don't think any of these answers are right. I don't think any of these answers are right. Let's just do this one because I don't think any of these are right. It doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't. I don't need to know who you really are or anything. You're a loop and you're helping. I don't care about the rest. Pretty cheesy, Stardust. You're not sure if it made Loop happy or sad to hear this. I wonder if let me pick one. Let me pick one. Oh, I can't. Ooh, that was it. That was all the chances I had. Let's see. Questions. Oh yeah, Yeah, Mirabelle's statue. Why was it still intact? Huh? Oh, the Change God statue where you get the key knife. I didn't know your housemaiden made it. It explains why it looks so bad. It's true, sadly. I don't know much about the change belief. But maybe if you looked at a bunch of statues in the house, you might learn something about them. I already look at all of them though. Ah, the thing he said he'd tell you at the end of your journey? He mentions he wants to tell you something when you go and sleep at the clock tower. That's probably it. But someone interrupted him just as he was about to tell you. How unfortunate. If only there was a way to make sure he wouldn't be interrupted. Maybe you'd finally get to hear what he has to say. I guess we talk to Bonnie first? Yeah, see? If you talk to Bonnie beforehand, maybe. Dang. Alright. She does! That stylish woman in Dormont, right? You could tell her you're a housemaiden. You should tell your housemaiden. It'll make her happy. I already did that. How to fix a knife? Oh, are you thinking about fixing up the key knife? Smart. I mean, don't you sharpen your own dagger? How do you do it? Sharpening stone. Yeah, use a whetstone or a grindstone. Ah, and where is it? Forgot. But then you don't have yours, huh? So just find out one somewhere else. Oh, that's interesting. I need to write this. Hold on, wait a minute. I will surely forget that. So I can't. Okay, here's my little notepad. My little blues to do, we can do. All right, so one was talk to Bonnie beforehand. Talk to Bonnie first at end, and then that means we're going to be doing this quite a few times. That blues clues. When I sit down in my thinking chair and think. Cause when we use our mind, we take a step at a time, and we can do anything that we wanna do. Oh, bow. Blues could do, we can do. Anyway. Maybe looking at him again with this new mindset might do something new. The fan? The one that's a fan of Mirabelle? Oh, I just flipped cap. Alright, so we need to talk to Bonnie first at the end. Then we need to find a whetstone or knife. Oh, the Change God statues, yeah. Look at all Change statues. Was there something else? Hello? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Near as a fan. Sadnesses are different. I've noticed. They don't always appear at the floor where they should be, right? This didn't happen before I beat the king. That is true. I do remember being like the sadnesses have a level to them. And then I remember going to like one of the smaller levels and they were like some of the monsters in there from like higher up. Hey, thank you for the drinks on Skippy. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing today? They did not. Is it because you beat the king? Is it related? No theories. None. But hey, variety is the spice of life, isn't it? Alright. What other question do we have? Oh, that's it. Wait, there's nothing and actually not. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so we got some new things to do. You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? I know about the... What about the king? No, I don't. Well, I think it's a stupid idea, but you should go and talk to the king. Sounds like you have some questions to ask. You don't agree? He's a giant monster who might be related to the reason why you're trapped in time. I would never have anything to say to him. But you do. You have so much fun. Hi, I'm okay, thank you. Pretty tired though. How are you? How's stream going? Stream is going great. We had some nice deep conversations earlier. I seen a video saying the Jagged Edge intro of Let's Get Married is blue from Blue's Clues. I can't unhear it now. Let's Get Married? Video saying the Jagged Edge intro. I can't think of the song. I'd have to listen to it. Cause Jagged Edge. Ah, that's such an older song. Let's get married. I can't think of the part that you're talking about though. Let's get married. I can't think of it. I'm gonna have to listen to it now, and I bet you as soon as I hear it, I'll be like, oh, there it is. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we got all the information we need about the king. About everyone, actually. So let's get out of here. Alright. Now, now the remakes, not the remakes, the original? Yeah, I would have to listen to it because I can't, it's not in my head. Alright, alright, so now we have to time travel to go see what... I'm so mad. I could have guessed it right then and there, and then I would only have to time loop one more time. Alright, let's kill ourselves on the banana. Y'all ready? The banana's this way. Wait, let's save before I do that. Is this that game from the other day? I've been only playing this game as far as a solo game goes, so it should be. Other than when I played Vermintide and RE6 with coffee tomorrow, then Thursday it will be this again, and then Friday will be community games with Nerd and the gang. And eventually, after I finish the Danganronpa anime, I will do Danganronpa and then I gotta start the KFC dating game with Nerd. So we'll more than likely do that on Thursdays. I kind of want to finish RE6 before I do a dated, or doing the dating game with Nerd, because then I can do that on Wednesdays. Yes, this is the time traveling game where I have to loop back and forth on a constant. Sometimes it's cute, sometimes it pisses me the hell off. This game tests my patience all the time. I thoroughly enjoy the story and the characters, and it's beautiful and it's adorable and it's fun, but it tests my patience all the fucking time. Especially, I'm the type of game, there's so many people that will replay a game over and over and over again. And I'm not talking about games with replayability like Left 4 Dead or you know, or like games that you're supposed to play over and over, like that's just all you do is play in there and stuff. But like RPGs, once I know the story, I'm done. Once I know the story, I don't go back. I don't try to unlock a certain thing. Whatever I get during the story is whatever I get. Sometimes I try to 100% stuff while I'm playing the game the first time because I know I'm not going to go back. I know I'm not going to go back. So this game, even though I haven't beat it and I haven't finished the story, the going back in time are small little triggers of that, because I do have to do some things over again, and so it hurts me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. All right. But of course I get over it and I get to the point where I'm like, oh, it was worth doing that. I don't know what floor I find. I think the second floor is where we find out what their favorite foods are. Or I can just go back. I can just go back to Dormont again. No, I have to try and travel somewhere and then go to Dormont. I think it was on the... You don't like the repetitiveness of redoing things? To me, it's not worth it if I already know... Like I said, specifically for RPGs and story-based games. To me, the journey is the story. Finding out why we're on this journey, where we're going, what we're doing, and what happens. Once I know that, there's no point for me to pick up the game again. That's why it's so hard for me to play Monster Hunter. Now, mind you, if Monster Hunter was built better, if it was more MMO style, where like you saw other people playing and you saw other people fighting and stuff, and you didn't just have to be in a... Like, you see other people in like little villages and stuff. But like, I don't know, the UI, not the UI, the like, how you meet up with people and stuff is still so like lobby-esque. It kind of throws me out. But once I beat the story, even though it has immense replayability, they have constant content coming out all the time, and they have different monsters, and like you can level it. First, I just can't. And I think I'm going to do it every single time. I think I'm going to replay it every single time, and I don't. I finished the story and I never touch it again. But I think that has to be because of the way the co-op mode is. If I could just walk into a game and it was like open world lobby where I'm just seeing people, like I said, like an MMO, if it was more MMO coded as far as not necessarily paying once a month or monthly for whatever, I don't know. I just wish it was built different. Even RPGs like Undertale entirely designed around being replayed. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Once I played through it and I knew the story and I knew the ending, I would literally just YouTube what the other... And now, the best replayable games with different endings, hands down, Golden Tom and Little Goody Two Shoes. They made it the best way possible to play through the entire game, know the story, and they have certain save pockets where all you have to do is go to certain places to get different endings. That is chef's fucking kiss, because I do like getting multiple endings. I do. I just don't have the patience for it. So if I have to be like, okay, I gotta go through the whole game and maybe from this village and I'm level 20 now in order to go 20 more hours to get to the end, no, I'm not doing that. But Golden Trom and Little Goody Two Shoes, thank you for the daily, Demi. Welcome in, Demi. Wait, hi. Oh, wait, you're going to bed? Okay, good night, good night. Oh, I didn't know you were in here. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry if you said hi or... Oh, just popping in to say, okay, okay. I thought I missed you saying hi earlier. Okay, have a good night, Demi. Sweet dreams. Quickest conversation ever. I appreciate popping in and saying something, though. That's nice. But yeah, and Little Goody Two Shoes and Golden Traum, they literally designed it to be replayed at certain points to get to the ending. So you don't have to grind again. You don't have to do certain things. You literally go to that point, and from then make a different choice, whether it's a speech choice, a fight choice, whatever it may be, and you get the different endings. That is the best way to do it, in my opinion. But to play a whole game over again, fuck out of here. I'm watching on YouTube what the different endings are. I don't have the patience for it. With all these other games as a backlog, there's no way. All right, if I use this, it's gonna be... Okay, 15 isn't terrible. I want to say, I might have to Google to see what floor to find out Bonnie's favorite foods. What floor do I teleport to find out Bonnie's favorite foods and Stars in Time? I don't want to know the answer.
Define.
Shut up. You need to pick different snacks during each loop. Nah, nigga, nah. I'm Googling it. There's no way. I'm going to... No, we're not doing this. I'm Googling it. I'm not going through different loops to find out this little nigga... No, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna teleport here without the keys. I'm going to kill myself and go back to Dormont. I'm not doing it. It's the snack times. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I don't have the faith. I don't. All right. What is it? Asking them this? It's all stupid. I'm sorry. I don't have the patience. All right. All right. Oh, fuck. Okay, can't go back. Fuck. All right, let's go. Let's hit a tier and go back to Dormont, and we're guessing. All right, let's go. Ooh, lordy. There's a memory for trying every food, though. What do you mean trying every food? Like, if I guess every food, there's a memory for it? If I go through and guess every food. You're telling, no, killing myself is 10 times easier than going constantly to a snack time and being, first of all, I went to a snack time and no option came up about what the favorite food was. None. So I'd literally have to play up into the point of snack. That saves me so much time to kill myself and guess the right food and be done with it. You're acting like one is way simpler than the other, or not, or they're the same. Not one is more simpler. They're the exact same amount of time, and they're very much not. No, for trying every food during the snack times. There's a memory for it. Ugh. I don't know if I care enough. It would have to be Bonnie never misses a shot and heals you every single time they come onto the screen. You warp to a floor, then just click the big door to do the next boss fight. When you warp with all the keys, you immediately can just do it. Not really, you would just have to fight the bosses, so skip to unlocked floor and boss is the only block. Yeah, so I'd have to, once again, I would have to fight a boss to try every single fucking piece of food. No shot. Do you know how much time that is of my life? Combined with crab break. I can't. I don't have the... This game tests me every time. I don't have the patience. I really don't. To have to go to a floor, fight a whole boss, have a snack, choose a snack, go speed through the chat, find out the favorite food, time travel, and then not only do I have to do that, but then I have to fight mini bosses over and over again because I have to have enough teleport points to get to the spot where I want and use the keys. So it's not just fighting a boss and talking about some food and then getting the answer. I have to do that at least 3 times, plus fighting the bosses, plus fighting the sadness minions, because I need enough teleport points to make sure that I have enough points to teleport and have the key in hand to unlock everything when I get to the final boss. My stream is going to be fine regardless. Like, I don't want this game to last forever. I'm ready to find the end of the game. This game is adorable and it's fun and it's fine, but that is annoying to me. I have no patience for that whatsoever. That is so annoying. It's one thing if it was one memory I had to go to, where I was just like, let me ask what their favorite foods are or something. And then I did that and went back, just like with everyone else. I was perfectly fine with how Mirabelle's memory thing worked. I was perfectly fine with how Odile's worked. Perfectly fine. That was enough teleporting in times, but to find, oh my god, no, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Knowledge are the memories of warping after warping ever an issue? Like, I'm wondering if her skipping a bunch of enemies her first run has caused her to be short in this part? Huh? I'm so confused. Not really, as these, there's a memory that triples the memories of skirmish. I have that one, where it gives me more battle points and stuff, but still, even if I still have to do the battles. Unless it was just, now, if I knew 100% that I could fight the boss and get the exact double, triple amount from fighting a boss for each trip of going back in time, then maybe, no, I can't. Oh my God, it irks me to even think about it. It irks me to even think about it. I can't. It makes my skin crawl. Oh, the redoing stuff that I've already done, this kills me. I can't. I will say Siffrin is stupid powerful at this point too. I mean, thank God I don't have to have it in order to beat the game. I just need to know their favorite foods. I don't have the patience for it. See, I'm already at 23 fucking and now I have to do the memory things again. I'm like, I hate this. I actually genuinely hate this. Such a cute game, amazing game, but this part is not for me. Like time traveling, yes, to a degree. I do like some parts of it, but this part is I can't. So now I have to do all the memory thing. Oh my God, I have to do those things again. And all right, we're gonna see what favorite foods they like. Grinding in RPGs is entirely different than doing shit you've already done again. Like grinding is still moving forward. I'm still going forward, but this I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, having conversations I've already had, having conversations I have to skip through, having conversations that, like, literally that's the part. I can't stand it. Like, I really can't stand it. See, this part, like having to do this, even something as small as this, having to go through this over and over and over again. I can't stand it. I cannot, Linda. Like, thank God there's the fast forward part, but Jesus fucking Christ, I just can't. Alright. Because this is not grinding. That, like, if I was like, oh shoot, this boss kicked my ass, let me grind a little bit on the sadness so that I can level up a bit more and fight him. That's totally different because I'm still in that area and I just need to grind a bit more to beat the boss. This is entirely different. Admittedly, that is the whole point. Well, yeah, but I don't have to do it though. Like for other things, like I said, for things that I have to time travel for, absolutely okay with. Time traveling, finding Mirabelle's notebooks or papers to then time travel back to talk to her about it, that is perfectly fine. Going back to the goose chase with the book and learning about a dog, perfectly fine. To go back and forth 6, 7, 8 times to fight a boss, try a food, go back, fight minions, gain points, fight a boss, try a food, go back, fight minions, no, absolutely not. That is annoying the shit out of me. It's made to be repetitive and annoying, fully intentional to mirror Siffrin's. Yeah, I'm mentally tapped out at this point. Yeah, that's why Siffrin, the art style, they just look like fucking miserable in the art style when we go fight. Like, 10 million billion% in the same mental boat. It's meant to also give you the monotony of time loop stories of being the same thing over and over and over. Yeah, 2 times each boss at worst. 1 if you tried other ones already. Yeah, no. For people that do it and get the 100% and stuff like that, more power to them. I think that's amazing. But thank God I don't have to do that in order to beat the game. That's all I'll say. Thank God. Or else I'd be like, I'm probably gonna do this off stream because I would be so quiet. And that's another thing. Y'all don't understand. As I'm streaming this and reading and voice acting it and everything, to also have to voice act things over and over and over again is also, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like repeating the same stuff over and over and having to be entertaining at the same time. If I were playing this by myself, well, first of all, I probably wouldn't know that I had to go back and forth each time to try the different foods I probably would have to Google how to do that. But if I figured it out, or I Googled what do I have to do to get the things and they said do this, I would probably maybe do it. I would maybe do it back and forth like that, but I could be quiet the whole time and just do it on my own pace, right? But with streaming and being entertaining and doing the voice acting too, it's another layer on top of that. Yeah, it's a lot. So to me, it's a bit more exhausting. As much as I love voice acting, as much as I love these characters and the personalities and all that stuff, it's a lot. All right, so let's see. And then I feel bad when I skip through stuff like really fast, which I know some people, it's like, it's understandable because it is what it is. So we know the first one is rice. Let's see. I can't skip this. I do. And no! Oh my god! No! Oh my god, I'm sweating. I tried to click so slowly so that I don't accidentally touch. Okay. Alright. Alright. In. Okay. Oh, Lord Jesus. I feel like. Oh, shit. Oh, I picked the. Oh my god, I picked the longest fucking one. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Death room, blah, 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 blah. Oh, what it. Oh, I should have just. I could have just gone forward without clicking that, actually, and I could have died already. Oh, I don't think there's tears on this one. Are there tears on this one? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I fucked up, brother. I fucked. And I didn't do the keys. I didn't do the keys because I didn't want to waste points. I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, I could go back to my other save file. I could do that. I could do that. I think. I don't remember if there are tears on this level. I don't think so. Oh, there are. Thank God. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Touch it. Oh my God. I felt like I was seeing stars when I accidentally clicked fucking plantains. Oh my God. I'm gonna click so slow from now on. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright. Okay. Let's take it easy now, why don't we? Oh, and let's get a speed boost from the change gun while we're here. Yes, Mirabelle, get out of my face. Oh my God, I accidentally clicked the longer one. Jesus Christ, my life is falling apart. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I want speed. Need for speed. Well, again, and slower. Yep. I need to... Alright. Yep, I feel a little faster. Oh, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think I'm undiagnosed, like, ADHD or some shit. I don't fucking know. You know what? I'm not even gonna fucking say... No, I gotta say it. I should just go back. I really... You know what? I need a load. I need a load. Because I had more teleport points. Let me... Oh my God. Oh, leave me alone! I don't need to save. What do you mean? Okay. Let me load the game, because I wasted teleport points on the plantain chips. let's try this again. Oh, Jesus. Did I even... I don't think I guessed at this point. Okay. Sure, whatever. Okay, I clicked the... Whatever. It's fine. I feel like I have undiagnosed, like, ADHD or something. I don't know. I have things where I interrupt people and I don't mean to when they're, like, telling a story. Like, where I guess what they're gonna say. And it's... Some days are worse than others. I do it really bad to my mom a lot of the time, and I always feel bad. I am... But there's a difference. Because with children... And, like, when I was at work, working with children... I mean, I got impatient with some things, but not because of the children. Because, like, we're on such, like, a stressful time crunch. Or whatever. But, like... You know, in certain situations, which are, like, I'm extremely patient. With my partner, I'm extremely patient. But there are some times where I can't. Like, I can't. I'm like, come on, we gotta go. We gotta do this. When I'm at, like, a museum, I'm extremely patient. When I'm at an aquarium, like, when I'm out doing something, like, I'm very patient. But the more stressed I feel, the more I'm just like, we gotta go. We gotta do this. You're not wrong, Zan. Like, yeah. Need for speed. Like, when you're interested, you're more patient. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. It makes me feel bad because I think, like, when some people talk to me, it's not that I'm not interested. I do have a thing where I try to relate to people. And I'm like, oh, I hope they don't think that I tried to make the conversation about me. But, like, if somebody's like, oh, I had this issue with my dog, or I had this issue with my boyfriend or girlfriend or my mom or something, I'm like, oh yeah, and then I'll say something relatable with my dog or my mom or my whatever, and I'm like, oh, I hope they don't think that I tried to, like, take over the conversation. I'm trying to let them know that I'm listening and that I understand and I can relate. Hey, Cat, patient, please. She does do that, yeah. Which is an undiagnosed trait. Also, when I'm having a lot of fun, I'm impatient too, a little bit too. When I'm like, oh, we gotta go, like, I'm a time freak. I have to be on time. When I'm on vacation, if we're having a leisure day, it's fine. But if we have something planned, we need to be there early. And we need to seize the day. I can't stand sleeping and all that kind of stuff. So I am a bit of a time cruncher. I don't think I'm horrifically impatient. I just know it comes about when I'm stressed. And this game is stressing me out right now. But it's the repetitiveness of it, which, mind you, I'm sure to some degree the dev team is like, we're so glad that someone feels this way during this time. Lucky 7. Let's save it on 7. Let's do that. Refusing to sleep in. Now I see why you and Coffee are friends. Yeah, I don't like sleeping in at all. I can't stand it. Now, mind you, have I been sleeping in lately? Yes, because my sleep schedule's messed up. But my body only lets me sleep about 6 hours, and then it's like, you gotta get up. Even if I'm in the exact, if I'm in the dead middle of a good dream, my body will be like, boop, and I'll just wake up after 6 hours, like on the dot. And I can literally count from the time I close my eyes. But that's when I'm on vacation. Now, mind you, if I was rich, if I was super rich, and I didn't have to get up for a job, or like I had nothing waiting on me, then I could see myself being more leisurely. But I don't like taking naps. I feel like naps are a waste of time. Naps are extremely healthy for you. I'm not arguing against the science on naps. For me personally, naps are a waste of time. That's time I could be doing something. But I get really anxious about the time in the day and like what I've done and what I'm doing with it. Especially like before stream, like, okay, let me do this before stream, or I have this much time before. Everything is before stream. And then, but when I work, it's like, it's even worse. I just like the feeling of morning. Cup of coffee at 8 a.m. feels nice. I can't wait to get back to that, even though I know I'm gonna like hate it for a bit because it's like changing my sleep schedule. I miss money. I miss making continuous money. This is the longest I've been without a job since I was like 15. But after this summer, I'm definitely going to be looking at stuff. 'Cause I need to have enough money so that I can go to Cali in October for my brother's birthday. My brother's baby's birth. But yeah, it's just looking to the new job market. I was looking at the schools here that would also help with my student loan payments, like student loan forgiveness and stuff. All right, let's see. All right, I'm clicking one slow thing at a time. Boom, boom. Can I help you with anything? Help me. One tab. So scared. I'm so scared. Oh my god. This should not be so stressful. I do. Careful, huh? You love rice. Yeah, that's true. And pineapples. And I love the malanga fritters. I think Isabeau said the palmiers, but I want to say samosas. Wait, no. Yes, because they say that they only like... Because I remember making a comment saying that they don't like cheese. They were like, I like the samosas, but without the cheese. And I was like, what kind of freakish shit is that? You don't like cheese.
But which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that.
Which samosas? Oh my god, see? Oh my god. With cheese, without cheese, with potatoes.
Yeah. That's all my favorite foods.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah, brother. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I just gave a mental birth, baby. Okay, alright. Thank you, Knowledgeable. Oh my god. I hope this has been entertaining. Regardless, I have like a small headache. Alright. Oh, okay, so we can scratch Bonnie off of the list. Alright, let's see. Now, let's get the juices going, because we're about to have a heart-to-heart with Bonnie. I think. We did with the other ones.
Yeah, that's all my favorite foods.
Success! That's literally... This game is really good at being my inner fucking monologue. Like, the art that they do, like when Odal's face was like, yeah, but we also just had a deep conversation. Like, I made the cover, and then this is like, I felt that success in brackets. I fucking felt that. Okay, anyway.
If you remembered them all, you do pay attention to me? No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have. There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time.
I have time right... I have time now. I have time right now.
Okay, then come on.
Alright, where are they gonna show it? Where are they gonna bring us? Bonnie brought you outside of Dermont. You can see some weak sadness roaming around the distance.
Rin, you said I could ask for anything, yeah?
Not exactly what you said, but... Sure, whatever you want.
Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight.
Hell yeah, let's go, brother. Oh.
I know Dal's gonna say I can help you all in battle tomorrow, but it'll be from far away, right? I want to help. To actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go!
Oh my god, Bonnie! Bonnie ran away. Alright. Towards the sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can.
Look, I'm not scared. Come on.
Alright, here we freaking go. Oh, their face, they look so, like, determined.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this.
I'm not scared. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going on a bear hunt. Hope we catch a big one. Hope we catch a big one. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Sorry. Anyway, sorry. Alright. Oh my god. Sifrin. I need to get Sifrin's face tattooed on me because that's exactly how I feel right now.
What?
Bonnie! Without thinking about it, you strike. You have to strike, Bonnie. You breathe in and out. 150 XP received. You can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie.
I'm sorry.
You look at Bonnie closely. That's the first time I've seen Sifrin yell like that. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie is trembling. Shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. You breathe slowly in and out and make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking.
That didn't go super well.
It did not, no.
It's your fault. You weren't there.
This is literally... This is literally how I am when I play with my partner in games. Jokingly, of course. Like, I mean, Bonnie's a preteen and they're just like acting as such, but I jokingly, like, when I die, I'm like, you didn't protect me. You didn't keep me safe. Like, even in Final Fantasy 14, like, because they're usually the healer. If I do something dumb and get killed, I'm just like, why didn't you rescue me? It cracks me up. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway.
You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do.
You frown.
I'm sorry.
I can teach you, but I have to charge. Sorry, Stim. Sorry. I can teach you, but don't go on ahead on your own.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn.
You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth to tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. So I'm assuming Bonnie is Rock then, because they have their hands like in like a little fist. Maybe not.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Yes. What do I do?
You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hands.
That's a scissor sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah, I know rockcraft, so I can hit them, right?
You nod.
Okay, here I go.
You take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Alright, Bonnie, there you go. Their little fists going, ah!
I did it, friend!
You clap. You breathe in and out. 150 XP received.
Yeah!
You defeated the sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie is looking up at you. You look back.
Hey, friend, why aren't we allowed to touch you?
What?
Dial and Za and Belle said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump and because they said so. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why, because it means we can't high five or anything. Why?
None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason? Well, yeah. If I touched someone and it made them jump, like even when I was like trying to like, you know, pat their shoulder or something like that, and they're a friend of mine and they kept jumping all the time, I would definitely, I mean, I guess I wouldn't assume, because some people are just jumpy, but I wouldn't assume like, oh, they don't like it. But I would ask like, oh, does that bother you if I like give you a pat or something or whatever? But for them to just assume, I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it.
You're not used to it? Oh, maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. And that's when that's how it is with
Niall? Millie? Millie?
My sister. Her name's Petronille, but it's dumb, so I call her Nil.
I'm a very jumpy person. Yeah, I'm jumpy to an extent. I don't know what it is. Like, there's some time. Well, it's a little bit before my cycle. When my hormones are a little bit extra, I'm extra jumpy. But yeah, some people are jumpy, but they still like hugs and high fives and all that kind of stuff. It's just like, oh, just don't mind me. My nerves are just always on 100.
She doesn't like it when people touch her, and she's not ready when she's not ready for it. Nil's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easy, I think. One day I touched her shoulder, and she didn't know I was there, and she screamed really loud. Like, ah! But then she said I shouldn't do it again, because when she's scared and she's...
Excuse me.
Because when she's scared and she said her scared brain takes over, and she said she might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool. But she said she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex one dude who scared her once, though. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. So I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so big, see?
Bunny points at their shoes, at their boots. You nod.
I don't want to talk about my sister anymore.
You don't often talk about her. I'm starting to sound like this person. I don't like physical touch either. Oh, so you don't like it. So it startles you and you don't like it either. Oh, that's so sad. Well, I mean, it's not sad for you. Like, you don't like it, so you're not missing out on something you don't like. But, oh, yeah, the physical touch is definitely my love language. Like, I'm extremely handsy. But as much as handsy as like a cat. Like, as long as I'm touching like one little part, like if we're in like a crowd or something and we can't like walk side by side, but I can like grab a little bit of a strap or something. I do get walking loud to not scare others. I like walking around at night, so when I think someone else is around, I do that to not scare them. Yeah, I always be sneaking. You don't often talk about her.
She's frozen in time and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's back is bad. And also, talking about her hurts and makes me sad. I want Nell to be here. I should have helped her when...
Don't cry.
Aren't you used to being touched?
Oh my god. Does Bonnie have aged? This is literally how I talk like this sometimes. Sometimes I'll be like halfway in a conversation and I'm like, wait, what did you mean when you said blah, blah, blah? And it was like 20 minutes ago. Oh my gosh. Nope. Last person that touched me got slapped. But having said that, my love language is physical touch and I'm always conflicted by it. So then it does go back to like, you need to know it's about to happen. It can't just be like spontaneous. Like, you need to know it's about to happen. You need to be in a certain mood. It doesn't have to be sexual, but you need to be in an accepting mood of it. And you should be good. But man, that sucks to want it and constantly be jumpy and like hate it at the same time. You're basically like in fight or flight mode sometimes. Like fight or flight mode, and like you can't turn it off when it comes to like touch or something. And your body's just on edge, I guess.
Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid?
We flinch. Can't remember. Oh, maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it, and it makes me off guard, I think.
Oh, okay. So if you can see me, and if I tell you I'm gonna touch you, it's fine?
It's not fine, but sure. Oh, wow. Yeah, this sounds like Skippy. They're like, I don't mind that you do it, but it's not okay that you do it. But I want you to do it, but I don't want you to do it.
Huh? Okay.
My eyelash is bothering me. Hold on. Oh my god. There you go. I got it.
Okay. I'll remember that. So then,
Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do.
I'm going to touch you now.
Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow.
You saw me and I told you so. It's fine.
I guess so.
Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more.
You spot a sadness in the distance and attack. Yeah, kind of. My last relationship, they knew that it's my love language, but that I also hate it. So she waited patiently until I held her hand and rested my hand on their leg or whatever. Aw, that's nice. That's really nice. For someone to have patience for you and understand and be like, oh, it's not personal. You don't hate me. That's not why you like jump whenever I touch you or whatever. Like, you want to be with me, but you're just a bit different with this, and I need to learn how to navigate that.
Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend.
You smile and join Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. I just realized that Bonnie has gauges. Or either it's gauges or maybe they're circular earrings. I don't know. They're probably not gauges. I don't know. They're probably not gauges, or else they would draw like their hair behind them or something. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven, and there's rocks and branches to worry about. Do I slip? Oh my god. Oop. You tripped on a branch.
A friend!
The sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack.
No! Not this time!
Go ahead, Bonnie. Pew! Damn! You breathe in and out. Wait, are there stars around Sifrin's attack portrait now? Oh, I didn't pay attention. You breathe in and out.
Friend, are you okay?
Bonnie is shaking. I'm okay, Bonbon. I just tripped.
Really? You promise?
You nod.
Okay. You haven't called me Bonbon in forever. Only Zaw calls me that now.
Oops. Bonnie.
No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay?
You nod.
Okay. Sorry. I got scared. It reminded me of before, that's all.
Before? Before?
Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back. When you protected me from that other sadness, you know?
What sadness do they mean? You can't remember. Which one?
Which one? The one that got your eye, stupid!
Oh.
Ah! Oh, crab, you stupid crabbing. See, I told you. I knew it. You're so crabbing stupid. You didn't even remember it. You think it doesn't matter. You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care. You can't see me from one eye because of me and you think it doesn't crabbing matter.
That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie. Before they started barely speaking to you anymore. Oh, so we finally found out the reason. They felt guilty. Wow. They weren't careful, and a sadness was about to hurt them. They're so small. No one else was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them and...
Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. Yeah, I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no, Fred thinks they're better than everyone else. And you tried to protect me like a stupid grabbing idiot. And you got hurt. Because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar. And you bump into things all the time and you trip all the time. And you can't see. Because of me. Because of me!
Oh no. They seem really upset, but... It's not that big of a deal, though.
But it is! It really is. You got hurt because of me, and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt.
But you would have died.
It doesn't matter! If I died, it would have been fine.
It would have never have been fine. I could never have let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like... Not malware bites popping up in the middle of this, goddammit. I know you don't like it when you say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Did you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, so they're gone now? Oh, god damn it! I didn't even try to click enter, I just gently placed my hand on the... whatever. No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding stupid eye.
But, friend, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt.
You can reassure them all you want. Say you're sorry. Promise you'll never do it again. But would do it again. Again and again and again. If it had happened now, while you're stuck in a time loop, you'd jump in and protect them every time. You would protect them all, every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? But what if you failed? What if you couldn't do it, and they did get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You would do it again the exact same way, for as long as needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you, make sure I don't get hurt either.
You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again?
I promise.
You super promise?
Super promise.
You super duper promise?
Super duper promise.
Okay. Okay! As long as you promise, it's fine. And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt. So you can protect me, and I can protect you. And we can protect everyone too. Yeah?
Yeah.
You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now.
Aw. Bonnie runs into your side. They hug you tightly. They do have gauges, their hair is black. So, okay. Oh. You freeze until you... or that's part of their culture that they have, like, open ear holes like that. You freeze until you remember what to do. That's so cute. Oh, they got a little shine mark on it, though, so I wonder... Oh, they forgot to draw the outline in the last frame. So I wonder if it's just a bauble earring. Slowly, you hug them back. Oh, so fucking cute. See, you do know how to. Oh,
See, you do know how to hug.
looks like I do, yeah. You got a memory of training. You'll always remember this, except for when you don't remember it, and you have to travel all the way back in time to relive this very moment so that you can have the powerful thing that you earned at the end. Your kid also learned the new skill Billion Blows technique. They'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle. It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when your kid has this exact conversation. Alright. Whew. Alright.
Let's go back to Dormont. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now.
You nod. You both head back to Dormont. Alright. Phew. So, let us save, and we are done for now. Woo-wee. 6, 7. Alright, guys, let's see. Not to fuck no, I'm playing Vermintide. Who the hell is this? Oh, someone that got raided into, I guess. Let's see. Oh, they're playing like GTA roleplaying? But their screen is so squished. Oh, they need to fix their resolution, brother. Anyway, let's see. Creator dashboard. Stream manager. Stream Vermintide pods or whatever that is. I mean, I probably could, but I don't think anyone wants to watch me play Vermintide. Let me see. Oh, I could probably hop into. Okay, I'll look. Well, hold on. Let me just message her. Alright, let's see, sorry. Let us read someone. Let's see. Who am I following? What's this game? Making money highlight. Oh, that's more RP. Oh, that person's playing Deltarune. Coffee's most hated game that they hate so much. Alright, let's go to... Let's go to... I've never rated this person before. They're playing DVD. They're it's DLC. I think they have a different name though. I feel bad, but maybe they just call them DLC. I don't know. But they are fabulous, so we're gonna rate them. Alright, my friends, copy the googly-eyed heck if you're subscribed. Copy the dinosaur heck if you're not. Danny is their name. Okay, thank you. So we're gonna rate Danny. They're playing DVD, and they're beautiful, and they're fabulous. And I see them play a lot with Nerd, and so if they're Nerds people, then they're my people. So alrighty, so we're going to Copy those messages, and I will see you guys on the rebound. Y'all have a wonderful night. Tune in tomorrow for some RE6 with coffee, and then we'll continue in Stars and Time Thursday, and then we will do Community Day on Friday with Nerd and the Gang. Bye bye.